Hello, welcome to stream. Welcome back. For those of you who were already here, hello, Kakarot. Welcome in. How you doing this evening? Hello, sir. God.
Pretty lucky. Say what? I'm fine.
You're doing pretty fine. Indubitably. First game of the evening was kind of unfortunately a flop because my computer is poopy and can't run it. Something. Yeah, Tyler literally just being a goober. He was just like, "Did you pull any jokes?" And I'm like, what?" And he's like, "I don't know. Get on stream, say it's the last stream." And I'm like, "That's so atypical. It's like posting you're pregnant." And he's like, "I was gonna post I'm straight." And I'm like, "Exactly, atypical shit like that." Like this whole year has already been a joke. We don't need any more jokes. I want some seriousness.
It's football hour?
Oh, is it Pokeball hour? Shit, man. Oh man, no man, there was a whole fucking hour I just missed playing this fucking the other game that didn't work unfortunately. Oh, I'm bummed. Oh, I'm very bummed. My main thing is I want to know if I get a shiny, does it show up on the map as shiny when you click it, or an Among Us? Yeah. That's slightly the purpose. Well, I mean, I don't know what the purpose is because it's not a joke. They're not fooling me. We know that, so I'm just like, what? Why? What's the Benny? Do you also notice now if your character stands still, they do little things? They stretch, they look around, they overly obsessively look at their shoe as if they've stepped on shit or something. Not even get like, they're like, I can't believe it. And I was so like prepped and ready to remember Double Catch Candy. I was so prepped and ready to remember Spotlight Hour was gonna be the Pokemon things, and then I fucking like totally flopped the fuck up on that. Ahoy again! Ahoya! Ahoya! God, Americans are so bad at cleaning up after their pets. I don't get it. I'm like, dude, do you walk around and just shit somewhere and then leave it? Neither. And I'm like, exactly. Okay. So, this game that we're going to be playing is called Morkull. Ragast'S Rage. It's supposed to be, I don't want to say it's supposed to be, but people have said it's kind of like Hollow Knight, which I got this game technically before I got Hollow Knight, and I really have been wanting to play Hollow Knight, so I'm excited to play this one. Looks really cool, looks really fun. Oh, Thumbs, do you know French? Do you know French? I don't. I was purposely saying it weird, you doofus. Wait, what about the baby? Oh no, did him have a big throw-ups? The poor baby have a throw-ups. We have to deal with that. I'd say 5 days out of the week. About 5 days out of the week, we have to deal with that. Not every day. And not every day is it throw up. Sometimes it's just a hairball up, but still. But Morkull, you can find it on Steam. They also have a demo.
A little bit of pussy.
Un petit pays, pussy petit peu, busy petit bee, petit bee. If I'm not trying to teach them intentionally something serious, I wouldn't care either. Because I don't, okay, here's the difference. I don't sit here and like try to be all like, okay, but you need to roll your R better with this Spanish word. I don't do that to you. I don't say, you need to use more fluency in the way you use your hand when you try to sign something. Do I? No, I don't. So, I just don't care to do that because I know it's not the right moment. When you're just saying a silly word to somebody who's, that's not the right time to try and teach them the proper enunciation because, and that's great. And I love you. How are you getting butt hurt so easily? Guarantee you this little Pokeball thing is a thing that they're testing. Sometimes you may see spawns. Sometimes you may just see Pokeballs. Well, it just makes it more of the elusive of just like when you're walking through the grass in a Pokemon game. You don't know what you're encountering.
Yeah, no, you don't.
So I clicked open. It is there we go. I was like, can you open please? Purchase things via the okay, seriously, why is that not opening? If you do it via the online store rather than the game store, you get double point. It's confusing. Just like what's happening right now is all of a sudden confusing. Like, why, what? Why can't I get that thing to open? Otherwise, that's really fucking loud. I just like to. The main thing I know about this game is that you are a character in a video game and you are aware of that.
Like, SAO? Sword Art.
More like you wake up and all of a sudden you're in a video game and you're like, what the fuck? The thing about fantasy worlds is they're ruled by gods. Sounds great, right? That's the idea stupid developers that Disaster Games had for their video game. The problem is, one of the programs started tinkering with the code, messed it up. Naturally, I, the great omnipotent Morkull, god of death and darkness, managed to become self-aware. They've been trying to eliminate me for a while by rewriting the code, but they can't. Not to my own, something I clicked too fast. As a last resort, the game designer and the art team created a poison to hold me captive in the depths of Ragast's, in a place known as Purple Mile. What's more, the programming team corrupted my minions, and now they all want to give me a good... Anyway. Long story short, I'm the one and only Morkull, god of death and darkness. I'm trapped in this stupid fucking video game, but I'm ready to wreak havoc on the world. You have no idea how to stop me. Wee. Oh, now I feel it's really quiet. It's still really quiet. I guess that's not too bad. I don't know. That sounds better. That sounds appropriate. Juggernaut. Or Juggernaut. My lord, I see you trying to escape from the dungeons. And as you know, I cannot tolerate such a breach of the rules. Well, if it isn't my favorite guard. Relax, Juggy. Those video game developers have already come to bail me out. Yee. What? I don't know what developer is, nor video game, nor bail. I shall not. I shall have to do some research. This all sounds very sus. In the meantime, stay put. Please. Nope. Oh, me. You've given me a hand with getting me out of here and appreciate it. But I don't know how someone like you received such an honor. Anyway, I'm going to give you a little bit of context. I'd like to see the world. I have big plans, like world conquest. I'm a villain. Those damn developers trapped me in this game and I can't get out on my own. So I'm forcing you to collaborate with me and help me get out of here. Least you suffer the consequences. If you close the game, a kitten will die. Did they seriously just say that? What the fuck? Did you hear that? Close the game, a kitten will die. Is it working? It was, but is it now?
She left the area, so I just gave up.
Yes, Hollow Knight. Kind of looks like Hollow Knight. A lot of people, I don't want to do that. I don't want to just like compare this to Hollow Knight, but there have been a lot of comparisons. And you know what? Any publicity is good publicity. Could you hurry up, Mom? Some of us have more important things to do than being here. Remember the kitties! So he said basically every time I fuck up, a kitty will die. I'm like, oh, that's great, thanks.
Well, I mean, it's better than the Christians telling you that every time you masturbate, a kid dies.
The Christians didn't say that. No, they didn't. That is a joke, funny haha thing.
Every time you masturbate, God kills a kid.
Wait, but what's down her? Look up, look down. What's that? Each. Can't you see the graffiti on the walls? I'm an artist. I want the recognition I deserve. Bone shield. There's nothing better than a good defense against attacks. This one, invincible. Actually, it says in the small print that it's not, so don't abuse it. I found the key. What do the keys do? Because she adores you. Because she has her own way of how she wants to communicate. She is so different than any of the kittens I've ever had. Because you kind of have to think of it in the way as not necessarily that she was a stray, an adoptee, but I got Ryder at, you showed. I got Lulu at, you showed. We didn't get her at that age, so I still feel there is a little bit of, like, you know, still so cute. Valid. Yeah, no, kitty cam's definitely not working.
Ginger.
Mm-hmm. I don't understand how to do that one very well. Alfred! My lord, thank goodness you're back. Now you can keep ordering me around and I can cancel my vacation. Exciting. Alfred, my dear henchman, aren't you excited? I've been ecstasy. Anyway, since its capture, the Ragast'S has changed. Garrett has taken over and is living la vida loca in Morkull's penthouse. Perhaps it'd be nice to stop him, or to do something useful. I can't be bothered. Can I just skip all that? My lord, this is serious. He now controls all the henchmen. You have no allies in the Ragast'S. And why aren't you under Gallet's control? Strict requirements. Let's go to Gallet. We'll fight our way through, yes. Because you're on this too. I need you to move me. Remember? I've got to get out of this game by any means necessary. Ooh, hot. Vroom, vroom. Vroom, vroom. Wee, wee, wee. Skip past 2. Do I go back this way? Don't know. On this delay, I don't understand. Oh! Now I do, bitch. Come on. Ooh. What's this? What are you doing here? I told you not to move. Anyway, I'm finishing the paperwork to get you out. But the people upstairs are not comfortable with the idea of you wandering around. So try not to make any noise. You should stay in your cell. Try not to think of the worst of you and assume you are just lost. Make this map so you can find your way around. It can't be easy to get lost in this kingdom. Or it can be. It's the map, it's the map, it's the map, it's the map. Pose, pose, pose. Funny? That's so. Wait, why? Okay. Purple Millie. God. Oh, did I get... What's that? Oh, that's a fucking... Stop pissing! I ran out of life because I was pissing. Girl. Relatable. Ginger, what are you doing, baby girl? What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing there in the little window there? Huh? Huh? What you doing? What you looking at, Ginger? What's outside there? What are you doing? Huh? What? What?
Well, I just called Margaret.
What are you doing?
Other comments of this have been.
What are you doing? What you doing, baby girl? You so cute.
Where'd you go?
You did not put me back this far. You did, but I still know my move. Okay, fantastic. Oh, it's another guy. Hey, stop pissing in the corner, doofus. You got shit to do. No, get out of the acid. They'll take a moment to kind of get down with, especially the blocking. No! That is not what I wanted to do. Sometimes these games, I feel like when it comes to these kind of things, like it gets super sensitive. Sorry, I got distracted by my poem for a moment because it happened. Sorry about it. Ah, shit. Pink water. So gay, you can't get into it. It's so fabulously toxic. Don't watch it without me, Tyler. How dare you? Stop it. So? No! Ooh. I think I might have figured it all. What am I supposed to do there? That doesn't quite well work. I mean, girl, when I was making YouTube videos, I was clickbaiting all the time. That's how you get people to come into your videos. I mean, there were YouTube videos that taught you how to properly clickbait. As in, you say something, but you can't be necessarily read upon it because, like, you still did show that, you still did present that. I'm sorry that you, for some reason, thought I was giving you gold. I didn't say I was giving you gold. I just said I've got the silver. Oh my god, every time I hear that, it does. It sounds like Hero. Cracks me up. The scam! It does. It sounds exactly like Hero. Cracks me up. Scam! Hero had a successful trip. Jesus. He's now only...
He's in the same time zone.
5 hours away from us? Yeah, same time zone, but...
He's maybe 5 hours.
Yeah, that's a scam too, yeah. He does. It's not a boring town. It's very fun. Hey, stop. Hey, I didn't say to piss. I hate this stupid piss button. I love it, but I hate it at the same time. Ooh! Tyler's like, do not pop them. I get it. It's the same thing. As long as you are smart about doing it, doesn't matter. Tyler's all about leaving it alone and letting it just take its course. But Tyler also has, like, a ridiculously amazing, awesome body that, like, has one problem, and within, like, 2-3 days it fixes itself. Even maybe less. Whereas most of us humans... no. Alright. Oh, I just fell apart. Oh, that's great.
So, Fate Emily is going to reprise her role as Crawford.
Who?
They have far too long. Jack. Anger. She's like, no, I'm embracing it, and then doing it.
I'm sorry, who? What?
He done away. It's reprising her role as Mother Mommy Dearest, Joan Crawford, in an HBO series.
Wild. Hey. Oh. Jump. Oh my god, no, leave me alone. Ah! I don't really understand how the block. I'm like pushing all the wrong buttons again. That's the problem with sometimes being a variety streamer. Is like, you switch games so much. Sometimes you're like, wait, what are my buttons? And I love how if you like knock down the things that like still say on the like what's in the very, if you could, in the very middle of the mouth there's like a purple thing. That's one of the lights down there that I knocked off. So silly. How fast I just got annihilated. Hey, Theo. I can't see. Sometimes when she does that yell, I can't necessarily tell what it means sometimes because I hear it in so many different situations. I hear it sometimes when I hear it then, and there are times where it's like I feel like I hear that, and that's why I pick her up. Because she goes, and so I'm just like, okay, I'll pick you up. Jeez, that's what I was trying to do anyways. And then I feel like she gives the same kind of when she's like, put me down. I was talking to Chibi earlier about how, like, her attitude is. And he said that the older cat is way more into his partner, then what's the other one's name? The other one is more into him. And I was just explaining, I was just like, oh, I'm not. And then I said, basically what I feel it is it's like, both of them love me. They're my titty, my little titties, but they're like, why does he leave for hours a day and he comes home with the food? In a wild pack of animals, the one that leaves for hours is hunting and comes back with provision. So in that same sense, jokingly, what I say is that Ginger and Lulu, they may love me and like me, but they literally know in the American term, whatever the term is, he's the breadwinner. He's the hunter. He's the one that brings the provisions. It just cracks me up. And then plus I'm super loud. I'm very blunt, and they like that soft, kind demeanor. And so that's why, like, Ginger totally is just like, oh, I love you in bed. You're quiet. You rub me. Quiet. I love Ginger. I love Lulu. And I loved Ryder. But I just know it has nothing to do with them being like, I don't like him. It has everything to just do with, I know that they understood. They're like, he's a lot. And that's just the way I've always been. Dogs are usually the ones that adore me. Dogs are usually the ones that are like, oh my god, you're as crazy and as lovey as I am. So I can't, honestly, I can't wait to own a dog. Oh my god. Tyler's like, I can. And the funny thing is, Tyler's like, how would we pay for the dog's food? And I'm like, my mom. I'm like, we have a perfect dog right now that we could adopt. We do. But not until, unfortunately, not meaning it in that sense, but I do understand. Not until Lulu passes. When Lulu passes...
Nothing to do about that. Wait until after Lulu passes.
Hey, be thankful that I don't just... If the capacity of which I tried to pull that shit like she do on him, you'd had multiple different types of animals. Okay, so at least I've kept it very... But yeah, when she's gone, I'm prompting ownership of Evie. What? Even if we lived here, she is already fully trained to know and go outside. By the time that she got used to this is where she goes, she would do it. I already know that about her. That's why, because the 2 or 3 times that we babysat her, she said all these things about, like, well, she's gonna give you this, she's gonna give you that, and she's not gonna want to do this, and she's not gonna want to do that, she's gonna act like this, and then she's gonna act like that. And you and I both were like, out of the 50 things you listed, we maybe got 3. I was just like, girl, no. That's why I was just like, I know.
He just likes
You can clean a litter box. So that don't impress me much. Here's the thing, is it would be almost so much easier to deal with taking Evie out to go to the restroom.
Welcome in. So
Then it would be
the awesome experience I had this morning.
the cats, because you go out, they do it, and you either clean up the
insane timing
with a bag, or you
that's just surreal timing. That just happened. That just happened. I have to like
let them piss, and oh well. I'll let them ruin any lawn. She's too precious of a she is too precious. She is too precious. Evie. And she either gave off the very much I'm not really ready to go piss here yet. But then it was, she's like, oh, we've been on vacation in a place for a whole week. It took her 3 days to find a place where she was comfortable with pissing. Where were these vacations? They were usually at the beach. That's a lot of fucking people and a lot of, like, I'm like, we're this nice little place. It took us, like, I think it was by the next morning or next mid-afternoon, she finally was just like, oh, I gotta go piss. And she finally, like, I was just like, I know how to treat a dog like that.
like when you take her out to pee.
Which is so funny because you would think Mitch is the one, because he's not really a dog person.
Really an animal.
But he knows almost how to treat them better.
Well, I mean,
You get what I'm saying?
yeah.
Did Alicia give us the rundown of truly how to do? No, it was Mitch.
Evie's a bitch. She's a cunt.
Yeah.
Like,
She's a bitch. She's not gonna care about what you say. When you call her, she's just not gonna fucking listen. And then you're gonna have to fucking yell at her. And then finally she'll fucking come in.
yeah, she hates you. She is. She is a bitch. Alicia, maybe you're so much like
Switching subject, Tyler. See, this is the only thing is you're not good at, is this whole time I've just said her. I have not said a name, so you need to not say names. If you train them correctly, you don't have to do that. And this person had them from a baby. All 3 of them. All 3 of them they had from a baby. They were a litter. The one neighbor kid was a dick. wouldn't leave the older brother alone, so the older brother bit him. Thankfully, honestly, truly, the neighbor didn't really care. The neighbor was just like, it happens. My kid's not injured. She felt she needed to get rid of said creature. My mom adopted him. The one before that, the middle child girl, they gave away because she was too nippy. And they still have the girl I want. I'll take. Tyler, we shouldn't be speaking names. Be respectful at least. Doesn't matter. Do you need to be at least respectful in that sense? This is where I'm just like, you think you're so clever, but then you say stuff like this, and I'm just like, you know what you should have said here is, this is the child from Osidious, or whatever that movie is that you watched that was about the devil child. Like, that's how you But no, yeah. I'll probably pull it on Tyler like I did when I got Ginger. But after Lulu passes, I will be filing for Washington rights of Eevee. No, I won't have. That's the other thing. I'm just like, she would not mind. She'd be like, oh, okay. I'd be like, thank you, finally. Griffey alone, because it was not Griffey's problem. I don't understand.
And your mother was like,
Exactly. I just think Alicia was a little bit too... oh shit. Fuck. My dog bit a child. I honestly think that was so much of it. Was like, shit. And I'm like, here's the thing, is if the mom says no, we've told him, we've all told him, I understand. I'm not gonna sit here and fucking do shit. Did you break my child's arm? Did he? No, he bit him. And yeah, it looks like oh my god, but like, woohoo. How many? So your child bit another child in school. What does that shit look like? It looks just as horrid. Are we then calling for the euthanasia of that child? Like, No, we're not. So like, I do feel a lot of that was just the kind of worry of like,
Boo, you
God.
whore.
But we've babysat her twice and each time we babysat her, it was at least a full 72 hours. She was great. Did she have some little struggles and whatnot? But no, she was great. She was just like, I love you guys. And because I've known her since a pup, she knows who I am. She knows that I'm the guy that comes around because I used to, every time I'd go over there, I would pick her sister and her brother up like children. And I'd be like, pick them up and hold them, and I'm like, hi babies. And that's every time when I go over to my mom's house because she has Griffey. Every time I go over there, he wants a hug. Well, and wolves, wild dog packs, they're very about their pack. They know who in the pack is good, not alpha, fake, bitch, matriarch. So then what that means is, if you really are like, no, gotta try and make sure you do everything to make... Whoa! Rather her go like this, but then rather her have like, oh, she's got a cold right now, blah, 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 blah. And then like the next day we find her and I'm like, shit. You know what I'm saying? I get it, yeah. I think that's how I feel too. I'm more prepared for it. Oh, I jumped right into the water. That's bad. Oh. Wow. We're gonna give this a couple more tries. Whoa. Stop pissing her in the corner, bro. We will be continuing to play this, that's for sure. I almost wanna... Like, it'd kind of be fun to maybe start tomorrow or Thursday. Hollow Space and kind of play these in tandem. Also, I'm not sure which day it is yet. My mom stopped by, which is funny because I should have just asked her earlier, but I forgot. My mom stopped by and she picked up our carpet cleaner. And then that's where she was just like, get me a energy drink. And I was honestly 100% kidding, and then she still did. Where's I going with that? Fudge sickle. Wow, I lost it that fast. Oh, no. So, Thursday or Friday, I'm going to Costco with my mom, and in the sentence of what that means is, like, girl, sometimes it can be forever, sometimes it can be, like, and yeah, I'm finally home. I don't want to fucking stream. Maybe sometimes it might be. It all depends. And then she even asked me today, she was just like, so when do you want to go? Thursday or Friday? And I was just like, either is totally fine. Just let me know. She's like, okay. And I just keep trying to tell her that I'm just like, as long as you let me know, I don't have to, like, stream. If I have something to do, then I can make it a case that I'm doing something rather than be streaming. And maybe that's the reason of why I'm late, or maybe not streaming at all. But, like, don't just, like, message me, all right, I'm getting off work, do you want to go and do these things? I'm like, are you, what? Because she's done that before. Just like today when I went live. And then I normally do my little 10-minute intro of music and getting ready and whatnot. And then all of a sudden, ding dong. And our maintenance guy came to finish some stuff. I was just like, I'm good. Let me know. Yeah, Thursday or Friday. I don't know which one it's gonna be. It'll be either Thursday or Friday. And I don't know if it'll necessarily be a later stream. Oh, no. It shouldn't necessarily be. It's spring break for them. So it should be more of a... And she said not necessarily opening, but... So I would assume maybe afternoon. So it might be normal stream time, but just... Thursday and Friday might be a little off-kilter, depending on what my mom wants. What the hell just happened? For Gaskell! Definitely gonna get sausage patties. Definitely gonna get some cheese. I might also even just how she grabs those packages of cooked chicken. Might even just do that. Oh my god. Ay, Dios mío. Probably just do that. Probably just do that. I'm trying to one-hand it right now because I was trying to keep the cap on the bizonga. Like our kombucha creation. I mean, kombucha is basically like, it's fermentation right before the point where it's not bad for you, but also not alcoholic, but it still is, in technicalities, 1% alcohol. Yeah. So yeah, no, I mean, I don't know. Bong water is disgusting. Have I been stupid and drank before in my life? Yeah, when I was really young and dumb. And it's disgusting. I don't understand how to do this block thing. Ideal. Nope. That's why I'm like, most of the time it never has a problem with that. It's always just the number. It feels like the number runs out, you know? Even though, like, it doesn't say that or show that, but, like, from what we've been getting, it feels like that. All right, here's the connectivity for the next 72 hours. And then it's like, and figure out how to reset it after that. Fine. And I'm like, wait. Like, you guys need to implement a way to reset IP. I mean, all you have to do, babe, is jump onto the computer there, write me an email that is addressing them, and then I can go into the App Store and then do the email the developer. Wait. Do I have a new save point right there? What's that about? I've never had a replace right there. scheiße. Any more arms? That's where I get hung up. I can't figure out how to do... Oh, now I go back to die deals. That's why I can't figure out how... Ah, no! Ah. Still can't figure out. Give it a couple more tries. Be red at the moment. It's like a parry. No! Fucking spike. So it's like a parry. Couldn't even... Again, it says, we don't know what the lyrics says. Music you're listening to over there. Then they need to learn to say, this song doesn't have lyrics. Greeting, Oregon. Flerkenstarken. FABFAM. Taka wanna suck a lot of big ol' doc. Yeah, she's like, I've got it cleaner than when you gave it to me. And I said, good Carl, saleswoman. There wasn't much to do.
No, much. Enough for a couple of bowls, so.
Wee. Dude, the graphics in this are so great. So clear. I love you. Do you? Do you? You had said that a couple months ago, babe. Blah blah blah. That's because it's a 2D scroller. That's what you're referring to. And I'm not trying to be like, years to. I'm trying to say, I know what you're saying. And so the proper is the feeling you get, oh, this is familiar to that. Well, the familiarity, I know exactly what its shit is that it's a 2D scroller.
Well, that's different games that I used to play.
Yes, these styled games are still very popular because look how somebody can take it and make it look so much more clear and crisp. Yeah. So of course, you know, we're always still gonna love side scrollers like this. But I'm just really particular with my side scrollers because a lot of them I feel are monotonous in the style of how it's done, maybe. But then you have other people who are like, I don't like RPGs. They're all the same. It's just adventure. And I'm like, it's all based on taste. It's all based on, I mean, because I like some side scrollers, there's some side scrollers I don't. I like some RPGs, there's some RPGs I don't. So it's like, doesn't really matter. There are enough people in this world where the creator of these games are getting paid. So it doesn't matter if I'm sucked into it like everybody else is. It will still be a good game that people will love. Whether it is or whether it's not. And then that's just really weird. Hello, if a game's not good, a game's not good. There have been games that have come out that have been complete flops. Just like there are movies that have come out that have been complete flops. Oh my god, what? Yeah, it can happen. Yes. Okay. Hold on, I need to... How do I heal? Just pissed. It's not healing. Options. Why are you doing that? That's... Yeah, and now it's faced the complete wrong way. Use potion. Do I have potions? No. That sucks. Scheiße. I jump right into this water. Nice. Kill. Come on now. Oh my god, no. I don't know how to do the block thing well. Oh, clearly. I'm so glad that okay. Then that happens. Being in the random corner. Oh, I hate and I love that button. Okay. Super fun. Super cool. I like very much. Definitely will be playing again. Love the graphics, love the story, understanding, easy gameplay. I'm just, you know, too many games with too many different controls, and my brain no can do good half time. But thank you, Lurk It. For providing it. Thank you, Disaster Games. Super cute. I very much like it. I will be playing this again. One fucking hundo. One hundo. If you yourself found it interesting, please follow the link there. For those of you on YouTube, you can go to Steam and type in the game. I would say that I would leave links down below, but I might. I don't know. But much love. Stay fabulous. Fun game. I like it. We play a game. For sure. And we shall see you tomorrow for... I think maybe we'll do another... I think Wednesday we're just going to do another 2 of the sponsor games that we have to do. I've got a list I need to knock out. I need to get through, not in the like rude way, but like I was given a key. I did, so I want to get it and do it. You know, I want to do it. Much love. Stay fabulous. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you all for hanging out. You're all amazing. Love you all. no raid tonight. We shall see you tomorrow. I don't know if my maintenance guy is gonna come by again tomorrow. And if he does, what time? Almost like today. But he counted all of our lights. He's like, let me talk to my manager and see if I can't just come in here and replace new lights. And then there was still nothing about like anything. It was just funny. Anyway, so I might have, another case of that, which I might, you know what? I'm just going to say I'm going to go live at 4 p.m. PST tomorrow. And if management stops by to do some maintenance or whatever, then like, oh my god. It's not like I don't have a BRB, so. Much love, stay fabulous, and see you tomorrow. Bye.